Hello everyone, this is Karen.
Hey everybody, I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at part 2 of Axolotls, the amazing Mexican walking fish. And the vocabulary words are major.
Major.
I have a major science exam this Friday.
Uh-oh. Medical.
Medical.
A man fell down on the street in front of our school and is in need of medical care.
Oh no. Critically.
Critically.
This deal is critically important to the future of our company.
Factor.
Factor.
Having good balance is the biggest factor in learning how to ride a bike.
Introduction.
Introduction.
Everyone welcome the introduction of the new classroom rules.
All right.
So we're still talking about the amazing Mexican walking fish called
Axolotl.
That's right.
So did we mention that it kind of can walk, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's
like a salamander.
It's got 4 legs and a long tail, right?
It's so cute.
It's so weird.
But it's really, really important actually for science and for medicine.
Why?
Well, because it has the ability to regrow its limbs, like its legs.
So what you're saying is that if someone cuts off their legs and then they can just grow it back.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping to find out. If we can really study what's happening in their DNA, we could figure out how it's doing that.
It's pretty amazing.
Also, it can fight off cancer.
What?
So if we can figure out how it's doing that, then we can apply that to humans and get rid of cancer.
That would be wonderful. So it's very important for, scientific research. But there comes a problem.
Well, they're in danger, right? It's an endangered species.
I think there's still like a large number of axolotls right now, but we are seeing a decreasing number of them because of a few reasons.
Yeah, especially in the wild, right? Yeah, because of
pollution, draining and pollution, and also letting the large fish into the lake where they are.
Oh, probably competing with them and getting the resources.
That's right.
Ooh, okay.
So we really have to, do our part and protect them.
Yeah, because they could really help us, and also we should help them.
Exactly.
All right, let's learn more about the most adorable salamander ever.
Axolotls.
The axolotl.
Axolotls, the amazing Mexican walking fish.
One of the most amazing features of the axolotl is its ability to regrow almost any missing body part, from legs and arms to parts of its heart and brain. Axolotls and other amphibians also seem to be able to stop cancer cells from growing. Scientists have been studying these abilities as they could lead to major breakthroughs in medical research. Recently, researchers finally put together the entire axolotl genome, which is the largest genome that has ever been fully sequenced. This has brought them one step closer to discovering the secrets of this animal's abilities.
Today's lesson is called Axolotls, the amazing Mexican walking fish. Part 2. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike, and yes, we're learning about an amazing Mexican walking fish.
It's not a fish.
That's a little stretch.
Not a fish.
It's kind of a tadpole salamander thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it might be a little more accurate to say it's a walking salamander or tadpole, but it is kind of like that. It's
like a fish. It lives its entire life in water.
That's true. Unlike tadpoles, it never really grows up to leave the water as frogs and other lizards and amphibians do. But it does live in one area, only one area, near the city of Mexico City. And we also learned that its legend goes back to the time of the Aztecs. They had a god named Axolotl. In the legend, that god decided to hide in a lake, and that's where the axolotl came from. Well, that's what the legend says.
That's what the legend says. One of the most amazing features of the axolotl is its ability to regrow, to grow again almost any missing body part, not just the tail, but almost everything from legs and arms to parts of its heart and brain.
So it's like Wolverine or one of those superheroes that can kind of heal itself. It gets wounded and then the limb grows back or something like that. This is incredible, but some scientists have sort of tried to find a way to take that ability and use it for human health. Axolotls and other amphibians also seem to be able to stop cancer cells from growing.
They can cure cancer.
So axolotls might have cancer, but they'll never get cancer or they won't die of it because the body will fight it off naturally, not using drugs and chemicals like we do. That could be pretty good for people, you know, because we don't like cancer.
And that's why scientists are looking into the axolotl. Yes, scientists have been studying these abilities that axolotls have and other salamanders as they could lead to major breakthroughs in medical research. So yeah, these aren't minor, tiny, small breakthroughs. These are major breakthroughs. Yeah.
If it's major, it's big, it's important, it's something that will totally change the world. In the case of medical research, if you can come up with a pill that will stop cancer, well, you'll probably be one of the most famous scientists in history, and that will be the most successful medicine in history too. It would be so big, it would be so important, it would be a major development or a major new drug for doctors to use. For example, I have a major science exam this Friday. It's not like a 5% of my total grade. This is for like 40% of my total grade. I can't mess it up.
Not a quiz, not a test, an exam. It's major.
It's actually an examination.
An examination.
It's so big.
Use the long form of the word and not the diminutive. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the next vocabulary word here. It's the adjective medical. Okay, when we're talking about medical things, we're talking about hospitals and doctors and nurses and what happens with nurses and doctors in a hospital. Yeah, they might give you medicine, they might repair broken bones, so on and so forth. If you're receiving medical care, a nurse or a doctor is taking care of you at a hospital or a clinic or something like that. For example, a man fell down on the street in front of our school and is in need of medical care. Get the paramedics, get a medic, get a nurse, get a doctor. This person needs medical care.
Wow, sounds like they were fairly badly hurt. That's unfortunate. Maybe the axolotl can help them heal. Anyways, let's get back to the amazing discoveries that they're making by using the axolotl. It says recently researchers finally put together the entire axolotl genome, which is the largest genome that has ever been fully sequenced.
Wow.
That also is pretty impressive. So they basically using DNA technology, they've kind of created the whole genetic map of the axolotl. This is sort of what nature uses at a very basic level when babies are made, and it kind of strings together all this DNA and these proteins, and that's what grows up. That's the code that will produce an axolotl at the end. They've done it with humans, I think, to certain points, but seems that the axolotl for an animal is a very, very kind of complicated genome, whereas something like a flea or a mosquito might be, you know, simpler.
Anyways, it says here that their genome has been sequenced, okay? And this has brought them one step closer to discovering the secrets of this animal's abilities. So scientists have sequenced that genome there, and they're going to unlock the secrets of the axolotl. All right, everyone, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。墨西哥盾口螈又称为六角恐龙，它们是一种罕见的蝾螈，但又不像两栖动物会离开水面，而是跟鱼一样完全待在水面下。好，那么第一天课文介绍这种生物的名字由来还有外观，接着我们来看看它们有什么令人难以置信的能力。首先，它们身体不管缺了什么部位，几乎都可以再生诶，从腿部啊、上肢到部分的心脏和大脑。哇，麦克老师开玩笑说，这听起来很像一些超级英雄，有那种自我再生的自愈能力。老师说的 superhero 就是指超级英雄哦。 好，那么另外六角恐龙和其他两栖类动物呢，似乎也能够阻止癌细胞的生长，所以科学家一直在研究这些能力，因为他们也许可以为医学研究带来重大的突破。最近呢，研究人员就终于组出六角恐龙的完整基因组，测定出来的基因序列是有史以来最大的哦。好，我们先来看看单字 major 就是形容比较重大的、重要的或是主要的。那么 medical 它是形容医疗的、医学的。Jeff 老师在解释单字时有提到 paramedic 这个名词表示医护人员，那它多半是指救护车上面随行的医护人员，它是拼作 paramedic paramedic。好，那么补充单字 amphibian 表示两栖动物。那如果把字尾 ian 改成 ious， 就会变成形容词 amphibious 是形容两栖的。好，再来看 breakthrough 是指突破、重大进展。sequence 这个动词则是指说测定基因序列。还有 genome 它表示基因组或是染色体组。那我们就顺便学一下跟基因相关的英文，像 genetic 就是形容基因的或是遗传的遗传学的，它是拼作 genetic genetic。好，接回到课文中。
Axolotls, the amazing Mexican walking fish.
Unfortunately, this unique animal may not be around for much longer, at least not in the wild. Axolotls are now listed as critically endangered due to a number of factors. One of the main problems has been the introduction of large fish species to their lake. Draining and pollution of lakes near Mexico City have also hurt the population. While there are still large numbers of axolotls in captivity because they have become popular pets, the goal is to help them survive in their natural habitat.
Okay, we got some bad news about the axolotl.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, this unique animal may not be around for much longer, at least not in the wild.
Oh, I see what's coming. The environment is getting crazy and it's making it difficult for many animals. Axolotls are now listed as critically endangered due to a number of factors. So yeah, as you say, they're dying off. There's fewer and fewer of them every year. There's a kind of a list, the endangered animals list, and there's sort of different levels of endangered. If something is critically endangered, there might be only a few thousand of them out there in the wild. You know, rhinos or elephants or things like that are critically endangered because in many parts of the world, the natural numbers are getting very, very low. So it's kind of bringing attention that these animals need extra help. Something critically, this adverb, if it's critical, it's an adjective. If it's critically, it's an adverb. It means it's vital. It's super important. Basically, it can't happen without this thing, or it's something that you must pay attention to. All right, if you ignore it, bad things will happen. If you don't have it, you can't be successful. You can't do something. And we often use it when talking about, you know, something that's really, really important or really, really necessary or something like that. So basically, it's bringing your attention to something that needs your attention, and you're being warned, don't ignore this because it's too important. For example, this deal is critically important to the future of our company. If we don't make the deal, we could go out of business.
Yeah. Very, very,
super
very important.
Yeah.
Anyways, here we also have the word factor to talk about. It's a noun. Here a factor is a part of something bigger, let's say, that makes that bigger thing possible or more possible. Here there are many factors. Many things are bringing something to bear on the axolotl and its survival. These are factors, things that are affecting something or maybe even causing something in part. For example, having good balance is the biggest factor in learning how to ride a bike. Sure, there's a lot of things you have to learn, but balance, that's the most important thing here. It's an important factor.
I'd say having a bike is the biggest factor in learning how to ride a bike.
Hey, you can take a U-bike.
That's true. But you still need the bike.
True.
Anyways, one of the main problems for the axolotl, has been the introduction of large fish species to their lake. I could have told you this was a bad idea. So they've put large fish into those lakes where the little axolotls live, and I'm sure the axolotls are very delicious to these new large fish. But that's what happens when you introduce one animal from far away into a natural environment where that animal doesn't live. They often take over. When we introduce something, we bring something new in. That's the verb. The noun form is an introduction. If you're bringing a new person into a party and you're showing them around and telling everyone their name and a little bit about them, you are making introductions. You are introducing this thing or this person to that person. So an introduction is just the bringing in of something new to that environment. For example, everyone welcomed the introduction of the new classroom rules. The old rules weren't working, kids were fooling around on their smartphones, so they brought in some new rules.
There you go. All right. Moving on, these poor axolotls are being chowed down on by these large fish. So there's more, okay? Draining and pollution of lakes near Mexico City have also hurt the population. So they have predators now, big ones, and also less and less habitat. Now, while there are still large numbers of axolotls in captivity, because they've become popular pets, the goal is to help them survive in their natural habitat. So, okay, they have become popular pets, so they can live in captivity and people like them, but people want there to be wild axolotls out there in their natural habitat, which makes total sense to me. Why would we want a species to die off?
Yeah, it's kind of like elephants. Having them in zoos and stuff is great, but it's better to have them where they naturally live in Africa than just locked up in zoos or in a fish tank as the axolotl is. All right, we'll take a break and then we'll be back with more about our little Mexican friend, the axolotl.
课文接着提到，六角恐龙可能不会存在太久了。由于一些因素啊，它们现在已经被列为极危物种。其中一个主要问题是，人们引进了大型的鱼类物种呢到湖泊里面，还有墨西哥城附近的湖水被抽干和污染，也危害到它们的数量。也就是说，掠食者还有栖息地的破坏，造成它们数量锐减。好，我们顺便补充一下。Predator 这个字 ，Predator 就可以用来表达掠食者。那这边还有3个单字 ，critically 它表示危急的或是严重的 ，factor 它表示因素要素。Jeff 老在解释单字时用到片语 bring something to bear on somebody or something。好，其中这个 bear 在这边它是当动词，有承受、承担的意思。所以从字面上是说，把某事物带来，使什么什么予以承担。Bring something to bear 就表示运用力量啊、压力或是影响力来完成某事，或者是使某人去做某事。那么后面可以加上 on somebody 或是 on something 来带出影响的对象。好，下一个单词 introduction， 它是指介绍、引进或是采用，是当名词。好，课文还有提到说，现在有大量的六角恐龙被圈养，它们成了受欢迎的宠物。可是目标其实是要帮助它们在自然栖息地里面生存。解华课文中
Axolotls, the amazing Mexican walking fish.
Work is being done in Mexico to protect the axolotl's habitat and maintain the number of axolotls in captivity. Hopefully, we won't lose this rare species.
Okay, so bad news for the axolotl. There are predators, many more than before, and a lot less habitat than before. So, are they going to survive? We don't know yet. But yes, work is being done in Mexico to protect the axolotl's habitat and maintain the number of axolotls in captivity.
Oh, okay. So they're trying to increase the numbers in those lakes and also make sure that they have them in captivity in zoos or aquariums and places like that. And with both of these things going on at the same time, hopefully we won't lose this rare species. If people are careful and the scientists do their work right and all of that stuff, then hopefully the axolotl will be around for a lot longer to amaze even more people into the future. So here's our what do you think question. What do you think, is the most amazing feature of the axolotl?
Well, it's amazing that the axolotl can turn into a salamander when extreme stress is put on it. It kind of looks like natural selection in action. Yeah, the animal can not decide to change itself, but can be changed by the environment. So the reason I say this is because, well, the axolotl seems to me like an evolutionary marvel. What a cool animal.
That was an amazingly good answer. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
You're
I'm
very...
also an evolutionary wonder.
Yeah.
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break and to say goodbye as well. We'll see you next time.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
刚刚说到六角恐龙被列为极危物种，那幸好现在墨西哥有在进行保护栖息地，也有在维持它们圈养的数量。这么特别、这么稀有的物种，我们绝对不能让它消失。刚刚 Jeff 老师就谈到说，他认为六角恐龙在极度压力下会变成发育完全的蝾螈，哇！这是很不可思议的耶，他觉得这是个演化奇迹。那么老师用到 evolutionary 这个字 ，evolutionary， 它是形容演化的、演化论的。还有用到 marvel 这个字，不是指漫威哦。好，这个名词它表示令人感到惊奇的人事物，它是拼作 marvel。marvel。好，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍文法重点有4个，第一个是动词 seem 的用法，第二个是 stop somebody or something from 加上动词 ing， 第三个是 while 做连接词表示尽管虽然，第4个是 in captivity。好，我们先来学动词 seem 的用法。动词 seem 表示似乎、好像，那常见的用法有2种。第一种是 seem to 加原形动词，第二种是 it seems that 主词加动词。举例来说 ，Betty seems to be dating someone。Betty 似乎正在跟某人交往哦。好，再造个例句 ：It seems that everyone has a smartphone these days。如今似乎每个人都有一只智慧型手机，好像人手一机一样。好，那接着我们来学习 stop somebody or something from 加上动词 ing。stop 当动词，它有阻止、阻挡的意思。那么 stop 加上某人或某事物，加上 from 再加动词 ing， 就表示说阻止某人怎么样，防止某事物怎么样怎么样。像是Don't let anything stop you from chasing your dreams. 别让任何事情阻止你追求梦想。好，接着来学 while 做连接词表示尽管虽然。while 当连接词可以表达尽管虽然的语义，就跟 although 或者是 though 意思相同。那同学们要记得哦，不管你是用 while 或是 although 或是 though， 它们都不可以跟连接词 but 一起连用。整个句子里面呢，只能用一个连接词。好，例如 While he lives far away, he's never late for school. 虽然他住得很远，但他上学从不迟到。大家有没有觉得通常会迟到都是那些住最近的人，他们硬要睡到最后一刻才出门。好，那我们最后来学 in captivity。名词 captivity 它是指囚禁或是关押。那么 in captivity 它是指圈养、人工饲育的意思。例如 Those tigers were bred in captivity. 那些老虎是圈养繁殖的。好，那么以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
Everybody, welcome to English in Action. I am Shane. Hey, did you doze off?
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
we're here, English in Action.
Oh, hi. Welcome to English in Action.
I said that already, just Holly.
Oh, I'm Holly.
Okay, all right, so 今天的主题就是 wake up, stop dozing off.
Sorry, 我昨天没睡 sorry.
Okay, all right, today's all about 各种 sleep. Different types of sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
我们进入
Yeah,
dialogue.
she's gonna go take a nap. So
Dialogue,
yeah,
dialogue.
we'll come back later. Hey, come on, wake up. Want some coffee? I'll get some coffee.
I didn't fall asleep until really late last night. Then I overslept and was late for work today.
Poor thing. I didn't have to work today, so I slept in until 11 a.m. Whew, listen, you're still sleepy? You really? Come on.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here.
come on. They need us. They really need us. Okay.
I'm not
Wake up.
going to fall asleep.
Yeah. So fall asleep.
睡着。
就 fall asleep.
我不会睡着。
对，所以说 I didn't fall asleep until late last night. So I'm so
我很晚才睡着。
tired. Okay, 那 oversleep 是什么意思？
就是如果你 last night 没有 sleep 的话呢，你隔天就会 oversleep，就是睡过头。
对，睡过头。那 sleep in
sleep in 呢，就不是不小心睡过头
对
，sleep in 就是你刻意的，就是啊，今天周末我想要睡多一点，
，yeah，或者是
睡晚一点
在床，我有听过一个懒床吗？什么？
赖床。
赖床，对，就是，我就觉得很懒惰，所以一直在床上。
赖床
赖床就是 sleep in。sleep over。
哦，
那这个跟 oversleep 不一样哦，
不要搞混。
对
So sleep over 呢，就是你朋友邀你去他家过夜。
And you have a sleepover. Okay, so in the beginning, remember you were
Yes, dozing off.
dozing off. 就大瞌睡。
打瞌睡。
To doze off. All right, so don't doze off. Okay, pay attention, pay attention. We're going to keep teaching you more and more English. Okay.
Yes.
So, 看我们。
就对了。
Yeah, wake up, come on. You got this.
Fall asleep.
Fall asleep.
Oversleep.
Oversleep.
Sleep in.
Sleep in.
Sleep over.
Sleep over.
Doze off.
Doze off.